Alright, what's up, man? It's been a
What's
minute,
up?
you know? I know this isn't your first LAN, for sure, because we met at Rewind 2, and I think you've been to more than just that, right?
Yeah, I was at Rewind 1 originally.
Okay. Yeah.
And then Rewind 2 was my second LAN, and then back after 5 years.
Oh, right. So what's with the big gap? Why is now like the one you decided to come to?
Well, I've had like a lot of issues with, like I was gonna go to RGB earlier, RGB got canceled.
It's overrated, dude.
There was a few Philly LANs like prior, and that just got knocked off just because like travel's pretty hard on me with like, you know.
Oh, right.
All spine, like I've had 3 spinal surgeries.
Right. Okay. How's
Fourth
that?
one in a few days.
Oh, no.
So
how's that been going though? Like improving, or are we?
Not really.
Damn. But
We'll get there, I hope.
But
The
at least-
doctor has a plan. So.
yeah, but you've made it here for the play, so I guess you could still mention it. You're coming from where?
New York.
Yeah. Okay. You get the Rangers jersey, Adam Fox, etc.
Love them.
Yeah. How are you looking preseason? Don't care until actual season.
Yeah, it's hard to care.
Yeah, I feel the same. I haven't seen anything. But I'm from Toronto, Leafs, and etc. And disappointment is
Got
my
that first round curse broken though.
dude. It doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah. So have you? How's it been in like getting to the setups and stuff and whatnot? Just
It's pretty challenging getting here.
Right.
I had a whole fiasco with a train ticket and a
oh
medic.
my god, with a medic.
Yeah,
Just
a medic who didn't buy a train ticket.
oh, then you had
and got
to.
on the train with me.
Oh my god, you had to
Thankfully
pay for
the-
it on there.
No, the guy was so chill. He was the nicest person ever.
He's
And
like,
he
whatever.
He just said, just that you're fine.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's pretty nice though.
Let Dank off the.
That's funny though. It's a good story to tell. But other than that, things are good. I know you guys all got in kind of late yesterday, and
We like have to Uber everywhere. Obviously, I can't walk very far.
Right.
It's just after pretty small distances.
Okay.
Like I start
yeah,
crumpling.
damn, I didn't know it was like that, man.
But
yeah.
thankfully, Uber.
Yeah, but also thankfully, at least like you're here, and
Yeah,
just like with Paul.
I'm honestly really happy to be here. Like, there's a lot
It's
of
nice to see
pain
you.
getting here. Thank you. Nice to see you.
Yeah, it's nice to see you.
We pushed through a lot of pain. Dank and me getting across the train ride.
Oh my god.
But I on the first day alone, I hadn't slept. I had packed all night, and there were only things I could finish packing in the morning, and I'm like a nervous guy. Like I need everything prepared.
Dude, I feel
in
that.
advance.
That's really what I did too. I had like everything just sectioned off in my trunk.
Yeah, like I need it in advance, and I just didn't get any sleep. So I was on like after I got here, I hadn't slept, and then we played.
You guys got here on Friday, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
and then so I'd been up for like 30 hours.
And then you had to jump into scrims when you got here.
Yeah, and when we finally got home, I remember lying in bed and thinking, I was in so much pain. I was like so tired.
Bro.
It's already been worth it on day one. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
Just seeing people again.
Just like hanging out with
Yeah,
everyone. Everyone's been like really nice.
Yeah.
Like, it's nice. There's nothing like a TF2 line.
Dude, yeah. I mean, that's like the nice part. Like, I feel like there's so much like needless stuff online, and then like you get to land, it's just chill.
Everyone's just
yeah.
vibing and happy, and it's so nice.
Everyone likes to see each other, especially when I think how infrequent our events are, right? It's like,
Yeah.
So it's like whenever you get the chance to actually get to one, it's definitely feels like you should just. And the game is just completely different on land too.
On
It's like so
land,
much
yeah,
more
it's
fun,
crazy.
right? Much more intense.
It feels so much better
Yeah.
to like do crazy things with matches on
Yeah.
land.
to get the crowd. You like vibe off the crowd, just shouting behind you.
This is actually one of my best memories at Rewind 2, Velocity Sports. We had.
Was that Badlands?
Yeah,
I was there.
That was like.
Yeah, I remember.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I remember that. Against the set.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I remember that. Yeah, that's probably my favorite line ever. That was awesome too.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Damn, what am I gonna ask you now? we covered a lot of fall, but I guess we'll go to the team. Are you playing this season?
Yeah, I'm playing next season.
Okay.
Witness Gaming.
Sponsored by everybody.
Me, Gwen,
Mhm.
Fruit Quacks,
Mm.
Logan on Demo, and Dank on Medic.
Logan on it. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. How's that going? Like just in general, you have 2 different teams here and there.
Yeah, we
splitting time.
Our scrims have been pretty spotty, obviously, because
Yeah.
Logan's been preparing for land, me and
you guys
Dank
are
have
playing
been,
land. Yeah.
So we haven't really played that much, but when we have, I think it's felt pretty good. We've haven't gotten many days in.
Yeah.
But thankfully, like
the season gets extended.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stuff like
so we
that.
have time to play matches and not be like crunched. Really.
Right. Yeah. So I guess this is if you're playing next season, it's not your last rodeo like with Paul, right? So you're just gonna keep going till whatever happens.
I'm gonna run my wrist into the ground.
You have wrist problems too?
Yeah.
Oh my god, man. Ugh.
That's why I had for my early, I guess, career invite. Like I played on like a 2-inch sensitivity.
Oh yeah.
And I think my second season of invite, maybe first, that's when I changed it because I just like my wrist couldn't like.
Who'd you play with? I know you played with like Marmlu and Backroom, like Sam.
Yeah, that was my
time,
that was 6-8. That was my second invite team. My first invite team, I feel bad. I was the only one that really wanted to move up to invite.
Yeah.
But everyone.
No, I feel that. Yeah.
Maelstrom, Adler, Extra Crispy.
Oh, okay. I remember playing you in Open with that same group. That was a long time ago. Yeah.
It was nice. We moved up Open, IM, invite.
Actually, we played against each other for like a lot of years, like.
In a lot of different
divisions.
Surprisingly.
That's my fault. You have to dip down sometimes, get dirty, get in the mud, dude. But yeah, I mean, you've been like a mainstay in invite for like a long time throughout all the Velocity years and 8K, or was it still Velocity?
I think it was only Velocity, really.
I guess I kind of like just associated the 8K.
Yeah,
Velocity.
we like kind of
merged eventually. Yeah, but how about that? Like, I think like at a certain point you kind of broke away from that group now, like a little bit.
Yeah, the early like RGL seasons, I kind of was playing and kind of coasting. I was expecting like
whatever.
Yeah,
this game just
like
die.
It wasn't like good. Like I was playing with people who I was like, I want to like get good results and like help people like learn the game. And I was like taking chances.
You're the veteran here.
Yeah, building teams.
Yeah.
But the issue is I like wasn't really focusing on myself at all, so I just like kind of let my gameplay tank because I'm just not paying attention at all to what I'm doing.
But now like you're kind of back in it. You're feeling like that hunger to win. Kind of.
I feel like actually I think it's because of Dank.
Right.
I like had a lot of self-reflection.
Right.
And made, I guess, improvements. I would say.
How long have you guys been playing together then, you and Dank? Like just recently?
Since season 9 of RGL, I think.
Okay.
That was with Mal.
Right.
I was on the flank scout.
Yeah. I forgot that even happened. That was like a little weird to like always think about. Like I don't associate you with that group at all.
Yeah, that was a one-off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Never again.
No,
I wouldn't say never. I wouldn't say never, but you know.
I actually did really like that team.
Oh yeah.
And that team I think had like super high highs.
Right.
Yeah,
you guys beat the Benny Yum.
Yeah, Bagel.
I remember watching that. That was fun to watch.
That was an awesome match. Like, I was screaming and like
anything to take Manny down, right? Just you get that high.
Get that one.
Not replaceable, dude. It's fun, dude. I'm in there, dude. I love that.
But that team had like just various like kind of play style issues, I guess, that like weren't really able to overcome.
Kind of like just personalities clashing.
Yeah.
I can see it, but yeah, let's go back to Dank though. So you guys like liked each other a lot enough to make more teams and keep playing together?
Yeah, I'd say so. I think he trusts me and like my ideas, and he's always willing to like do something if he thinks like it's a bad play, he'll do it if I think it's good, and we have like vice versa. Like I'm willing to do things if he thinks it's good, even
good
if I don't necessarily think it's good.
Criticism for each other.
Basically. Yeah, we don't like rage at each other really.
It's constructive, yeah. That's nice. That's like something that's like hard to find in this game for some reason. But everybody always like like a lot of yappers just get mad at each other. But yeah, so you guys that's nice that you like found that passion again, I guess, and to keep playing like that. I know it gets tough. It gets like tiring, and sometimes you're just like, why am I doing this? Like it's not good for me. But if you're enjoying it, I'm glad that you're willing to like come out like to lands again, and I do hope like the best for you. Like just that's a lot of tough things, man.
Yeah,
I don't know, like,
it's rough.
Bring a tear to my eye, dude.
You like don't realize when you're like coasting how like just really worse it is. Like I remember that Mal season when I was like it was like playing flank scout that like kind of gave me an outside perspective on the combo scout roles. I was just not doing things that like a combo scout should be doing always.
There's a certain point where you're like just showing up to like scrims every night like a zombie, like just because of a habit,
it becomes
right?
monotonous.
It's not because you want to do it. It's just like I don't know, like I don't want to do this, and then you have the 4-month long season. It's like good God.
And like once I realized that, I started like changing things. It like I was like, what was I doing for 8 seasons? Like I was just doing.
Adds up to years,
man.
Like, like the time just flies.
I would have been like just so much happier. Like I should have realized it. But I mean, I don't regret those seasons. Like all those people I played with, those teams didn't make playoffs.
But you made like a lot of good friends.
But Phone, Chunky, like
that's
I love those people.
That's like one thing about I think the TFT community is like after a while you just stay for the people. Like those friends you made, like you just want to try to play with them again and again. Like people always complain about like circle drinks and stuff, but that's also like just one of the charms of just being able to play in a tight community, I think.
Yeah.
Just for years. Because you get like in other games, like there's obviously a lot more business and there's a lot of players moving around, but here like...
It's hard to make war friends.
Here you're playing because you like the people. Yeah.
Like the season we had this season, we were war friends.
Right.
Like we went through it. And I was like so happy to get that placement. Not only like...
The previous season, the second. Yeah.
With
and you guys showed up together, obviously. I mean, you guys were tight.
Getting like, I had placed 4th an infinity amount of times essentially, and never won a playoff match.
Oh, really?
Close plenty of times. But I was so happy, one, not only to do that, but to then do that on a team with people that like I loved playing with. Like I played with Krypt, Chris, for tons of seasons. I hang out with him.
He's part of the Velocity group.
Yeah. Pauldogg, like Viber, love him. And he hadn't made playoffs either, like until that season.
He's been playing forever. He was playing like, I think before I was.
So like getting that second place, not only to break, me and Paul's curse, but then to also be all of our best placements.
Just underdogs, just going
on
far.
the same team. It felt so good. Quinn too, like rekuso, like I've played so many times with them, and like we never got better than 4th. I felt like awful, but now I can say I got that best placement with him.
Yeah, that's I don't like, especially when like a lot of people are like naysaying, like Paul was saying earlier, right? Like people are looking down, and it's
people
just like you just showed them what's up.
Yeah, that was like what I was like referring to earlier, like war buddies. We really played it that season with like a chip on our shoulder, like heads down, just do it for each other. Like
you find that, you think you can find that again tomorrow or even later today? We're not done today yet.
I think last time was like rough landing, kind of all the problems.
You get a little rested,
like
see what happens.
Yeah, like being tired and whatnot, hungry. But I've already felt like today has been a step better than yesterday, and I feel like we've talked about issues already, and it's like nice being able to like communicate in person, like sit at a round table and talk in person and like fix issues that way. It feels a lot more like easier, I guess.
Yeah.
So I feel pretty confident that we're taking steps in the right direction.
That's the biggest charm of LAN. But yeah, thanks for your time. I guess I forgot to do it with Paul, but give shout outs and
Phone, Chunky, Hayes, my team, both on LAN and the next season on WG. My girlfriend, am I forgetting anyone? I have a lot of people.
Our sponsor.
Yeah, our sponsor Moyoxy, and I forgot we're sponsored for this land too. I shouldn't I should forget that. Shout out to him. He's been really nice with like.
Yeah, he's back in the game, huh?
He like always seems willing to like sponsor, so he's really generous of him.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
All right, man. We're good.